Okay, 1,097. That is how many kilometers our next guest has set out to run in support of Holland Bloorview. And tomorrow you can join Marvin Mendoza as he runs a celebratory kilometer ahead of his final 2 marathons. So let's talk more about the goal and the fundraising for kids with disabilities. Marvin Mendoza joins us. Marvin, 1 kilometer sounds a little more my speed than what you're typically used to.
Right.
But let's talk about this goal and why you're raising money for Holland Bloorview as well.
Well, Holland Bloorview is a special place for me. I actually work right across the street from Holland Bloorview, and I figured running 26 marathons to welcome the new year that's coming up, which is 2026, dedicating it for kids with disabilities and hoping to spread awareness and positivity out there. It's basically what it's all about.
So 26 marathons, so people are clear, before 2026. Give people a sense of the time frame that you're doing this in, because I think people will be pretty blown away by this.
Right, so it actually started when I ran Houston Marathon in January. When I ran that marathon, I said, you know what do I do? What do I do for the upcoming months, considering I don't have any more races? So what about do a fundraising for a good cause? And this is when Holland Bloorview came about, and I said, you know what, I want to dedicate these marathons for these kids, for the people who support these kids, giving them therapy, all these recreational programs that they offer to give these kids the opportunity to run, play, and belong out there.
Yeah, G has frequently been down at Holland Bloorview, and they do some amazing work, and we've highlighted a lot of it here on Breakfast. You work across the street from it, but what's the response been at Holland Bloorview when they found out, hey, Marvin's doing this, trying to help us? What's that been like?
It's so funny because the moment they found out that I was running 26 marathons, oh, you're the guy who's running 26 marathons. Oh, whoa. I said, well, word spreads pretty fast over here, right? And and also we have kids that are Holland Bloorview students that are part of the Project Search students. These students do their co-op placement with us. We give them the training that they need in order for them to be prepared for the workforce out there.
Yeah, amazing. What is the goal? Do you have a specific goal in mind, fundraising-wise?
Well, the goal is to fundraise $2,026 in welcoming 2026, running 26 miles, 26 times, and this is why I called it Project 26.
How much have you been a runner before you decided to get into this? Because this is not something people can take lightly, the idea of running 26 marathons and the pace and the timetable you're looking at.
Right, so I've been running for about five years now. There's a friend of mine, Bernard, he did Project 42 a few years back. And I said, in 2021, I wish I could run a marathon like this guy. And 4 years later, here we are. Project 26 is born. And we're doing it for a good cause, for Holland Bloorview.
That's amazing.
And hospital.
Talk about the celebratory kilometer that's happening tomorrow as well. What are the details on that?
Oh, this one's going to be amazing because we're going to have my friends from the running community, from the Toronto running community, the people at Holland Bloorview Kids Rehab Hospital, some of the staff at Toronto Rehab where I work at. They're all going to be there to support, to celebrate, and I can't wait. I'm excited.
Yeah, that is amazing. And speaking of Toronto Rehab, any injuries? How have you managed? Like, how has your body held up under this? So, you're putting it through a lot.
You know what? My last major injury was back in 2021. I was dealing with major shin splints, and that took me off for about 3 or 4 months. And luckily, knock on wood, I'm good. I haven't been injured ever since.
What's the trick? What is it that you do that you think, is it the stretching that you do? Is it the regimen? Like, how do you do that? Because a lot of people who run marathons are not as fortunate as you. You know
what? I'm just letting what my body allows me to do. Obviously, I'm doing my best to stretch, to get as much sleep as possible, and just recover as much. But I'm lucky. You're doing great things. Marvin Mendoza, pleasure meeting you this morning. Thank you so much
for having me.
Great effort there.
Amazing stuff. Thanks so much for what you're doing for Holland Bloorview as well. Appreciate this.